Hi, JP Forney of the Movie Jerks here, coming to you on day 9 of 31 Days of Horror, the month where I watch 31 horror films I've never seen before, and I watch a new one every day for the full month, leading up to Halloween. So what do we get for day 9? Well, yesterday we had Mind, Body, Spirit. So today I'm watching Nightmare Beach, the Beach of Terror. In Miami, Florida, biker gang leader Edward Diablo Santer is about to be executed for murder when he proclaims his innocence and vows revenge from the grave. When a mysterious biker comes to town during spring break festivals, leaving several teenagers electrocuted to death, some begin to suspect that Santer has made good on his promise. All right. So day 9, I'm watching Nightmare Beach. Nightmare Beach. Maybe I'm getting more desensitized in my aged years. But I was expecting much more filth, violence, and sleaziness from Nightmare Beach. And the reason for this is because of director Umberto Lenzi, who's known for such charming films as Hitcher in the Dark, Eaten Alive, and Cannibal Ferox. He was the starting director on this film, only to request to be removed from the project because he found the story too similar to his early film Seven Blood-Stained Orchids. And yes, while the film is still violent, depraved, and contains nudity, it's never excessive, and surprisingly not exploitive too. For instance, the wet t-shirt contest does contain some bare breasts. However, the film is not concerned about focusing on the ladies' bodies, as it is to establish the setting, the environment, and the action that's happening at this spring break location, as it will serve a purpose in the mystery's conclusion. And that is what the film is, a murder mystery, with a masked villain murdering individuals who may or may not be connected to the death of a psychotic motorcycle gang leader named Diablo. The film does have a few slasher movie traits though, such as teens and young adults getting murdered for behaving badly.
It's just that Joker jerk. Come on, move your ass.
It even uses that trope from Jaws of politician trying to keep the dangerous threat quiet.
Let's keep this as low profile as we can.
Not to interrupt the town's money-making tourist attraction.
Serial murders during spring break could ruin us.
But the film's main focus here is on solving the mystery. And in this film, not only is every character a suspect, but everyone is depraved, sinful,
lost lambs,
or has a shameful secret about themselves. From the corrupt police officer who keeps crime victim photos of Diablo's victims, which are women tied up and tortured, in his sock drawer, to a physician that's covering up so many deaths that he's turning to the bottle, to a perverted hotel clerk that's become a peeping Tom. And let's not forget the violent motorcycle gang, along with all the drunken frat boys at spring break.
Go Gators! How about them Gators? Yeah! Gators, baby! Yeah!
There's so many characters in this film that our main two protagonists don't take center stage until 30 minutes into the movie. And there's so much happening at this event that even our main mass slasher is not the only antagonist in the film, and sometimes takes a backseat while other crimes and mayhem take front stage. And let's talk about his kills. Our villain murders his victims by electrocuting them. And these electrocutions are strange and borderline absurd. But they were creative enough to give me a chuckle every now and then. While the film does have a few details that appear to be missing, that were probably edited out and left on the cutting room floor. This ends up being an 80s slasher film that was not focused on upping the gross out effects and slipping in some excessive nudity. And don't get me wrong, the film still has those things. But here the focus is on the mystery. And I found that refreshing. And there you have it. Day 9 of 31 Days of Horror. This time I watched Nightmare Beach. What other horror films were a different subgenre than you imagined? Let us know in the comments section. And if you're curious of other films I'm watching this month, be sure to hit the subscribe button for updates daily. And for other information about the Movie Jerks, you can go to www.themoviejerks.ca.